We never planned for the ending, just believed what we knew. Every laugh felt unbreakable, every kiss felt right. We were blind to the warning signs in the glow of our light. We loved like it would last, like the world couldn't change, like hearts don't crack and people don't fade. We gave everything we had with no second thought. Yeah, we loved like it would last, but it didn't, it stopped. Now your side of the bed is cold, silence fills the space. I still talk to the memories like they know your face. I wear your old hoodie at night just to feel you near. Funny how love can disappear but leave all the fear. Every dream felt permanent, every tear felt wrong. We were riding a lifetime in a borrowed song. We loved like it would last, like the end wasn't real, like goodbye was a word we'd never feel. We broke every wall down just to be called. Yeah, we loved like it would last, but it didn't, it stopped. If I knew how this would end, I'd still choose you again. I'd still fall, I'd still burn just to have you then. Some loves don't survive, but they still feel true, and losing you hurts, 'cause I loved you. We loved like it would last, like time was on our side, like hearts don't shatter and tears don't hide. We believed in forever with all that we got. Yeah, we loved like it would last, but it didn't, it stopped. Now I walk through the ashes of what we once had, still grateful for the love, even if it's sad. We love like it would last, and maybe that's enough. The room still knows your name, even when I don't say it. I miss you in the morning light, before the world feels real. When coffee cools beside me and the silence starts to feel. I miss you in the little things I never learned to say, like how your laugh stayed with me long after you went away. I don't call, I don't cry out loud, I just let the feeling stay, like a shadow on the wall that never goes away. I miss you in quiet ways, in spaces no one sees, in half-forgotten melodies past the places we once were, like they don't hurt at all. But every step feels heavier, every street feels small. I learned how to move forward without asking why. But some nights still feel empty when I turn off the light. I don't poke, I don't reach out, I just let the feeling stay, like a letter never sent that I keep anyway. I miss you in quiet ways, in words I never speak, in every almost message I delete before I sleep. I don't hate, I don't blame, I just live with the fact I miss you in quiet ways and carry that. Maybe love doesn't vanish, it just learns how to hide in the pauses between breaths, in the cracks of time. If you ever feel a moment that you can't explain, that might be me missing you the same. I miss you in quiet ways, not loud enough to hear, but heavy like a memory I hold every year. I don't ask for closure or a second chance, I miss you in quiet ways and let it pass. So I live and I smile and I'm mostly okay, but I miss you in quiet ways. I don't say it out loud, but it still finds me. I was doing just fine today, or at least that's what I said. Then someone spoke your name and it stayed inside my head. It's funny how a single word can pull me back in time to every almost moment when you were mine. I thought I learned to let you go, I thought the pain had learned to rest, but some wounds don't bleed anymore, they just ache in the chest. Your name still hurts, like the first goodbye, like every promise we never survived. I can smile, I can breathe, I can act like I'm okay, but your name still hurts in the quiet way. Check your social life, I don't ask who you're with, I don't trace your footsteps or replay what I've missed, but I hear you in old songs We didn't make it to the end, but we made it somewhere real. We talked about the future like it was already ours. Chose names for things we'd never have. Drove nowhere under stars. We believed in every promise, like time was on our side. Never thought that love like ours could slowly learn to hide. I thought forever was the goal, I thought that was the test. But maybe love is measured by how deep it's felt, not length. Almost forever was enough to change me inside, to teach my heart how to love and how to say goodbye. We didn't last a lifetime, but we were more than pretend. Almost forever was enough in the end. I still hear you in my habits, in the way I close the door. Still leave space beside me, like you might walk in once more. I don't regret the ending or the tears I had to cry. Some loves aren't meant to stay, they're meant to pass you by. I used to hate the way it broke, the way we fell apart. Now I thank you for the pieces you left inside my heart. Almost forever was enough to make me who I am, to show me how to fall apart and still learn how to stand. We didn't keep the promises we swore we'd never bend. Almost forever was enough in the end. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't change a thing. Even knowing how it ends, I still choose everything. Some love stories are short, but they're honest and true, and I'd rather have almost forever than never have you. Almost forever was enough, though it still hurts sometimes. Love doesn't need eternity to feel like a lifetime. I let you go with open hands, not broken, just bent. Almost forever was enough in the end. We didn't make it to forever, but I'm grateful that we tried. Almost forever was enough to last my whole life. The door closed, but the echo didn't. You left your coffee half full, your jacket on the chair, said you needed space to breathe, like I was stealing air. I watched your taillights disappear at the end of the street. You took the future with you, left the rest with me. I didn't chase, I didn't beg, I just stood in place, trying to understand how love can leave no trace. I stayed after you left, in the house in my head, in the silence you didn't notice, in the words you never said. You moved on, found your next. I stayed and tried to heal. Yeah, you Slept on your side of the bed, like it might bring you home. Talk to the walls at midnight, learned how to be alone. I folded all your memories, put them back on the shelf. Told everyone I'm doing fine, started lying to myself. When hope refuses to die, you don't see the damage when you're already goodbye. I stayed after you left, when the nights were long, when every song reminded me of everything we were not wrong. You let go to survive, I stayed to feel. Yeah, you left like it was nothing. I stayed with what was real. Maybe leaving is easier than learning how to stay. Maybe love needs courage and different kinds of pain. I don't hate you for walking out. I just wish you knew that staying took more strength than leaving ever did too. I stayed after you left, through the breaking and bend. I learned how to breathe again, without reaching for your hand. You found peace in moving on, I found truth in the mess. Yeah, you left and found your freedom. I stayed and felt the rest. The door closed, but I'm still here. I stayed after you left. You were right there, but already gone. You said I'm tired, like a whisper wouldn't meet my eyes. Held your phone like it mattered more than our goodbyes. The room felt colder than before. Even though you stayed, I knew it wasn't over then, but it started to fade. I asked if we were okay, you said, yeah, too fast. That's when I felt the future turn into the past. It was the night you stopped trying, when love went quiet and thin. You didn't walk out the door, but you weren't all in. I felt it in the silence, I saw it in your eyes. That was the night you stopped trying, and I started losing you. felt it all slip away. I would have done anything if you had asked me to stay. You let go without saying it. I felt it in everything you do. That was the night you stopped trying, and I lost you. You were right there, but already gone. Was no goodbye, just less of you. We used to talk until sunrise. Now we barely say goodnight. Your eyes don't search for mine, even when I'm inside. We stopped sharing little things like they didn't matter now. Love didn't break all at once, it just slowly backed out. I kept waiting for a moment, something clear and loud. But love doesn't always end with words said out loud. Love faded without a sound. No slam doors, no tears on the ground, just empty space where we used to be. Two hearts learning how to leave. I felt it go, but I held on, hoping I was reading it wrong. Love faded without a sound, left us here, not knowing how. You held my hand out of habit, not because you wanted to. Your touch felt like a memory of something we used to do. I searched your face for answers, but you were already gone. Still sleeping right beside me, but emotionally moved on. I would have fought 1,000 wars if you asked me to stay, but you quit without a battle, and that hurt in a different way. Love faded without a sound, no final words, no turning around, just less and less of what we were, until it finally hurt to pretend. I watched us fade in real time while you were already done. Love faded without a sound, and I was the last one holding on. Some endings don't need closure, they just slowly unfold, like a fire losing its heat till there's nothing left to hold. I don't blame you for leaving, I just wish you were honest somehow, that love was already gone, even if you didn't know how. Love faded without a sound, but the echoes stay with me in the quiet nights alone, and the life we didn't keep. I learned that silence can hurt more than goodbye ever found. Love faded without a sound. There was no goodbye, just less of you. The lights go smile when people ask me if I'm finally okay. I learned how to change the subject, learned what not to say. I keep my phone face down at night, like it might ring from someone who still cares enough to notice everything. I don't fall apart in public, I wait till I'm on my own. That's when the truth comes out when nobody's home. I learned to cry alone, behind locked doors and quiet phones, when no one sees the tears fall and no one asks what's wrong. I carry it in silence, I hide it in my bones. Yeah, I learned to cry alone. I got really good at laughing at jokes I don't feel. Got really good at breathing the pain that's real. I stopped expecting comfort, I stopped asking for a sign. I made peace with the fact that healing takes time. Cry alone, but I'm still standing here, still waking up and trying, still facing every fear. I don't say I'm healed, I just say I've grown. Yeah, I learned to cry alone. I learned to cry alone. The lights go out and I let it hit. We didn't break in anger, we just let go. We sat there talking softly, like the past wasn't loud. Every word was careful, every silence allowed. No slam doors, no blaming, no reasons to fight. Just two tired hearts trying to do it right. I thought goodbye would ruin me, leave me lost inside, but somehow you held my hand even on the other side. You were my safest goodbye, the kind that doesn't destroy, the kind that hurts but gently, like losing a favorite noise. I didn't fall apart, I didn't lose my mind. You were my safest goodbye. I survived. goodbye. You were my safest goodbye. Still sad, still true. I'll always remember what it felt like loving you. I let you go with peace, not fear, not why. You were my safest goodbye. We didn't break in anger, we just let go. It's quiet now, too quiet. Your shoes are still by the door, like you might come back home. But the air feels unfamiliar, even when I'm not alone. I talk to you in my head, like you never really left. But silence answers every time, and I'm learning what that means. I thought time would fill the gaps, I thought I'd be okay. But some spaces only grow when someone walks away. The space you left behind is louder than your voice. It follows me through every room, through every empty choice. I don't miss what we had as much as what we might have been. I'm learning how to live inside the space you left behind. I rearranged the furniture like it would change the pain. Move the past into a corner, but it keeps calling my name. I laugh with people who don't know what I'm trying to forget. How losing you didn't end my life, but it changed it, I admit. I thought moving on meant closing doors, leaving the hurt behind. But some goodbyes stay open in the corners of your mind. The space you left behind still waits for you at night. In the bed, in the silence, in the absence of your light. I don't reach for your hand, but I still feel it then. I'm learning how to live inside the space you left behind. Maybe absence is a language only hearts can understand. It says they matter deeply, even when they couldn't stay. I don't hate you for leaving, I just wish you could see how much of you is missing inside of me. The space you left behind is slowly teaching me how to breathe without your rhythm, how to stand on my own feet. I don't love you the same, but I still feel the sign of what it means to miss someone in the space they leave behind. It's quiet now, but I'm still here. I see your face shadow, whispers of you in the wind. I follow. The night is quiet, but my mind screams your name. Every street, every corner, it feels the same. I thought time would heal, but it just reminds me of every smile, every tear that used to bind me. I remember you too clearly, like a photograph that won't fade. Every laugh, every word, every moment dearly haunts me in the night, in the light of day. I remember you too clearly, even when I try to look away. Your voice lingers in melodies I can't escape. The echo of us in every heartbreak. I walk alone through the memories we made. Every memory a shadow that won't fade. I remember you too clearly, like a photograph that won't fade. Every laugh, every word, every moment dearly haunts me in the night, in the light of day. I remember you too clearly, even when I try to look away. Maybe someday I'll let go of the past, but your ghost in my heart is holding on fast. Time can't erase it, only makes it true. No matter what I do, I remember you. I remember you too clearly, like a photograph that won't fade. Every laugh, every word, every moment dearly haunts me in the night, in the light of day. I remember you too clearly, even when I try. I try to look away. The quiet stretched between us, words we didn't say. Now dust. We sat across the room, pretending all was fine. The tension in the air, louder than any line. I searched your eyes for signs, a spark of fight, but we just sat there, lost in fading light. We broke in the silence, no it screams but with a step. Every unspoken word, a weight we couldn't bear. We broke in the silence and the echoes linger on. A love once bright, now gone. The touch that once healed now feels cold. someday we'll speak the things we fear, but the quiet in between us, it's all I hear. No blaming, no fighting, just a hollow goodbye. Our love dissolved in silence under the same sky. We broke in the silence, not with screams but with a stare. Every unspoken word, a weight we couldn't bear. We broke in the silence and the echoes linger on. A love once bright, now gone. I whisper to shadows, echoes of what we used to be. I walk alone down streets we once knew. Every corner, every smell reminds me of you. I talk to the past, hoping you'll hear, but it's only my voice ringing in empty. I still talk to the past, even though it doesn't answer back. Memories like ghosts, they never let me go. I still talk to the past and whisper soft and low. And letters locked in a drawer, I keep them close, though I should ignore. Your laughter lingers, a melody so sweet. I reach for your hand in the empty street. I still talk to the past, even though it doesn't answer back. Memories like ghosts, they never let me go. I still talk to the past and whisper soft and low. Time moves on, but I remain behind, chasing the echoes, the love I can't find. I speak to the moments, frozen in glass, hoping someday I'll finally let them pass. I still talk to the past, even though it doesn't answer back. Memories like ghosts, they never let me go. I still talk to the past and whisper soft and low. I still talk to the past. quiet, but your absence screams. I reach for you in the empty space, a familiar warmth I can no longer trace. Every chair, every corner feels the same. Your silence calling out my name. Your absence feels personal, like a wound only I can see. Every heartbeat echoes a reminder cruel that you're not here with me. Your absence feels personal, and I can't pretend it's not. Through memories frozen in time, laughs and whispers that were once mine. I speak to shadows, hoping they'll reply, but only the echo tells me why. Your absence feels personal, like a wound only I can see. Every heartbeat echoes a reminder cruel that you're not here with me. Your absence feels personal, and I can't pretend it's not. Maybe someday the ache will fade, but today is sharper than the love we made. I carry the void like it's carved in my chest, a silent confession I can't suppress. Your absence feels personal, like a wound only I can see. Every heartbeat echoes a reminder cruel that you're not here with me. Your absence feels personal, and I can't pretend it's not. I gave my heart freely, even when it knew the cost. I held on tighter when I should have let go, chasing a love that refused to show. Every smile you gave, I kept like a flame, even though I knew it wouldn't stay the same. I loved you more than I should, more than my heart could bear. Every tear, every fight, every lonely night was a secret I carried silently there. I loved you more than I should, and I'm still learning to let it go. I remember the promises tear, every fight, every lonely night was a secret I carried silently